Y'all, the lighting is just popping. I love it. I don't even know why I had my ring light open the whole time. So I'm here to vent, I'm here to complain. That's what I like to do. This is not necessarily complaining, this is just me talking, you know, sharing what I think. That's what Coco Vent is. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another episode of Coco's Vent, and before I get into today's vent, I just wanted to thank you guys for the support I have received from my previous videos. Honestly, I generally enjoy sparking a good debate. Anyways, if you are here today, chances are you saw my title and you're like, what is she talking about? And maybe you're ready to just jump on my neck. But please watch the video till the end. Hear my argument before you jump at me. Once again, like, I am open for good debate. Like, I generally love doing that on my spare time. I love responding to people that I feel like have made a sound I don't know, point. But yes, watch the video before you jump at me, please. I came into this conclusion probably last week, and hate is like a strong statement to use, okay? Like, the opposite of love is not hate, it's actually apathy. But you know, when you hate something, it's because it bothers you, and that's how I feel. Guys, everything I'm about to mention in this video really bothers me. Like, it bothers my soul, it bothers the depth of my soul. Like, when I see these things, I feel like itching. I feel like running up and down, punching something. Like, it's so annoying to me. So how did I come to the conclusion that I hated Congolese weddings? So I want to say back in 2012 or 13, when Instagram really started popping, we all got familiar with this page, which I have no affiliations toward. This is just my personal opinion. So I think it was Bella Naija in 2012, dog. It was popping, booming. Every single time they dropped something, it was fire. And Bella Naija was an Instagram page that basically focused on amazing and beautiful Nigerian weddings, which I completely love. Like, if you know me, you know that I love weddings. Like, on my spare time, I literally watch wedding videos. I'm a sucker for a good wedding, okay? Like, I've never met, actually no, I used to have a friend, and our bonding time was literally her coming over and us just watching weddings back to back and like giving our little feedbacks, like, I would do this, I would do that. So that's how much I love weddings, okay? So Bella Naija was booming, everybody kind of jumped on the bandwagon. Everybody's wedding was kind of like mimicking that. And one thing I really liked was, you know, the cultural part of it, because being African, I don't want to speak for every African country because I don't know, but you know, I know that a couple of countries do practice traditional weddings. And from my understanding, where I'm from in Congo, the point of a traditional wedding is basically like your family and the family of your partner sit together and they swap stories to make sure that there's no vices, there's no maybe like history down the line that hinders the marriage or anything like that. That's from my understanding after asking my grandpa, who is alive. Now, it might be different for other people. I'm just speaking on what I was told. So I would think, because it's like the word itself is tradition, the point of the wedding, it's basically to showcase the tradition in which you come from. So the food, the dance, the music, the culture, the clothing, right? So of course, apart from Bella Naija, there's been a lot of other pages since then, and of course Congolese people jumped on the bandwagon, and there's a page for Congolese people. Now, I am not shit talking about this page. I don't even know who runs the page. I don't really care for the page. I don't even follow the page, but every once in a while it'll like pop in my suggestion or like the popular thing, whatever, and I'll just like click on it to be like, oh, let me see. Last week, y'all, I go on that page and I see a picture, and these people are dressed in a full traditional Indian wedding attire, and I was so confused because I was like, is one of these people Indians? And I started strolling down the comments. Come to find out, from my understanding, none of the partners were Indians. And of course, some people were talking about, like, you know, oh, they're just doing it probably because they like the culture. And this is not the first time I see Congolese people do this. Like, I've literally seen Congolese people, Congolese brides on their traditional wedding dressed as like Igbo brides or like Yoruba brides. I've even seen some wearing kentes. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand, like, say if your partner is like from another country, I personally feel like it is only fair to showcase both cultures. Like, I'm Congolese. If I get married to, I don't know, a Ghanaian man, Nigerian man, even like an Asian or Indian man, out of the fact that we are two cultures coming together, I feel like, just being the type of person that I am, I would want to showcase both my culture and their culture, just out of like the fact that we're becoming one as a union. I've been seeing this a lot more, and it's just becoming really alarming to me. Appreciating, this is not just you straying away from your own tradition, because being Congolese, we are rich in culture, okay? Like, we are rich in music, we are rich in dance, we are rich in language, we are rich in clothing. So I don't understand why anybody in their right mind would want to dress as like another culture for the sake of what? And you know, you can sit here and be like, yeah, people can do whatever they want, but what we're forgetting is this is a form of culture appropriation. Like, ultimately, this is what it is, and that's not okay. It really pains me, because to me, the way I see it, it's like Congolese people, we want to be, and I'm not talking about every Congolese person, because clearly I'm gonna be Congolese jusqu'à la mort, okay? Like, I don't care what part of the world I'm at, I'm gonna rep my country, I'm gonna rep my culture to the fullest. So it really pains me to see certain Congolese people want to stray so far from their culture and pick up other people's culture as their own. Because to me, when I look at it, when I see a Congolese bride dressed, you know, as a Yoruba bride or as an Igbo bride, when I see a Congolese bride wear, you know, those like beads we see Igbo brides wear, or I don't even know if it's Yoruba or Igbos that wear, I'm so sorry. To me, it's just like, it's also a form of self-hate, because I don't think anybody that really loves themselves and cares for themselves would want to ultimately pick such an important date to want to showcase somebody else's culture. Like, that just doesn't resonate, and it is so heartbreaking. It's so weird to see, because there's some people that literally use the argument of that we just think it's pretty. You can't just use somebody's culture as like a costume, or like, it's not a dress. It's not just like, oh, it's a gold dress, let me wear it. Like, all those things have meanings behind them, and unless you understand the meanings behind them and you use it in the context in which it is intended to be used, you are culture appropriating. And I just hate seeing that. Like, it's really disappointing and disheartening to just see people do it over and over. Like, I've seen it all. Like, because, you know, the argument with a lot of Congolese people, we want to say that, oh, our tradition, our culture is tied with witchcraft. And to me, it's like, witchcraft is everywhere. India is not exempt to witchcraft, you know, China is not exempt to witchcraft. Like, anybody and everybody can practice witchcraft, okay? Like, and for me, the way I see it, it's like, knowing yourself is such an important part of also knowing like the direction in which you're heading, and that's another story for another day. So that's the first thing I hate seeing Congolese people do. The second thing that makes me just cringe, oh, now this is just a personal opinion of mine. I don't want you guys to feel like, you know, oh, who is she to say this? Well, babe, this is my page, remember? Like, I'm entitled to share my opinion. So I see a lot of Congolese people do this. They'll be like, we don't listen to secular music, we don't want no Kofi, we don't want Fali, we don't want Ferre, we don't want Papa Chéri, we don't want Wera, we don't want none of that. But they will play Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, Davido, and I'm just like, sis, what's the difference between the two? Is it because Davido's talking about love in English, or what's going on? Like, once again, I don't understand. Third thing that makes me, actually no, this is not really a third thing, this is just something I see a lot. It's that I find that a lot of Congolese weddings don't have themes. Like, from the little understanding I have of wedding planning. It's like, what theme are you going for? And I feel like Congolese people, we just take everything we find to be nice, we compile it together, and guess what? It ends up being tacky. That's what happens. Your wedding ends up looking tacky because you have gold, red, flowers, you know, this, that, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Now, apart from all those things I hate, I still attend Congolese wedding. I still eat the food. I still dance. I still do my little jizz. But these are just a couple of things that I see and I'm tired of seeing, and I'm just like, when is this gonna end? Because I can't take it anymore, and I had to share it with you guys. Hence the reason why this is called Coco's Vent. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please comment below and let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree or disagree. We're open to both. It's not by force, you know what I mean? And once again, you already know the drill. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Follow me on all my other pages so that we can stay tuned with each other, and I will see you guys on the next Coco's Vent. I am so upset with the light. I cannot seem to catch a good lighting, and I know that I'm not going to be able to film anything for the rest of this week because my schedule is just looking friggin' crazy. Like, I feel like I need extra hours in the day. I don't feel like I can function with just the hours that I have. So I need to find a solution on how I can, let me move this here. Okay, because this lighting right here is just coming and snowing in my face. Lighting is so important, guys. Like, I miss natural lighting. My ring light ran out, and although my apartment is pretty illuminated, it's not like how I like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a DIY light